Primus 1981 here. Just doing a quick update video on my blue-tongued skink toad, who's male or female, not sure yet. Merauke, which I believe, I'm not sure if they're from Indonesia or not. They are different than the typical Indonesian or Irian blue tongues, but he's doing really well. As you can see, he's chilling. I let him roam around my couch and some of my uniforms. They weren't dirty. It's just they just got to go to the dry cleaner because they're wrinkled. So I let him crawl around it. He loves it. He still huffs and puffs sometimes, but he does it out of irritants. Like if he's exploring and he's in an area that's a little too dangerous, or I don't want him to go into a certain crack, I'll grab him and he huffs a little bit and then he goes on his way. He did bite my thumb. It's funny, he bit the top, the nail. I think he saw the shininess of my nail or something like that, and maybe he smelled something interesting, and he just thought, it didn't hurt. He just kind of pinched on both the sides, and I was like, hey, knock it off. He did it once, and I'm like, seriously? And then he went right back for it and kind of like really squeezed a little bit. Didn't hurt at all, but didn't even surprise me because I kind of saw him doing it, and I was curious, so. One thing's for sure, Toad's motivation is food, because he was looking for food. Most of the time I only take him out when he's eating. Suzanne, who I got the Toad from, as I mentioned in my previous videos, she kind of takes her blue tongues out of her enclosure to eat and to explore, because she suggested, at least she's had good success with having the animals. I'm kind of brain farting on the word, but basically associate good things with coming out of the cage and being handled. So I'm following her advice, and that's what I'm doing. So far, it's doing well. He huffs and he puffs a little bit when I take him out. Like I said, if I annoy him, but I'm kind of getting the gist of how he behaves, and I'm not getting a sense it's aggression or even fear. It's more of just being annoyed. Other than that, he's doing awesome. He eats like a pig. In fact, he's gonna eat tonight, but I got all my stuff in my kitchen to get ready. He's gonna get squash, I believe summer squash. He's gonna get green beans. He's gonna get dandelion leaves. He's gonna get mustard greens, or mustard something or another, or I don't know, it's like a lettuce or something like that, but it's very good for him. And he's going to get the Zumed papaya paste or whatever it is, fruit stuff, and he's going to get, is it mango? I believe it's mango. It is, if I'm wrong, it's not. If it's the poisonous stuff, then it's not that, because I'm very good about getting the appropriate foods, but I believe it's a mango. And let's see, and some snails, some Zumed canned snails that I'm going to mix in with his food. Hopefully he doesn't go and try to bite my ear right now. But I'm going to come down, buddy. Just got to watch my finger with him. His bite didn't hurt, but he got mainly the fingernail, and I'd rather not get in the habit of biting me. As you can see, he's awesome. He's chill, man. I'm having a lot of fun with him. He comes out once in a while out of his out of hiding. A lot of times for food or to bask. It's mainly he's only been basking on the night light, but I get the sense that he'll start coming out as he grows, because as you may or may not know, especially when it comes to reptiles, which are more instinct than intelligence, although he does have quite a bit of intelligence for a reptile, I don't want to generalize, but generally speaking, their babies have more predators, natural predators in the wild. So when they're babies, they're more defensive. That's why so many reptiles and animals in general, as they grow older, they grow more and more tame or calmer. And you always get those exceptions. They're just nasty no matter what. But so I am very happy with him. He's growing like a weed. I'm not sure if you can tell, but the only thing I gotta really worry about him is I'm eventually going to have to get him a larger enclosure. When I do, I'm going to get a misting system, because these guys, like the Irian have a tendency to get this weird, like, disease or fungus, or I don't really know. Suzanne knows. Again, if you go to the bluetongueskinks.net or .org forums, they talk about it. And the misting system seems to really help with the humidity, because you can wet down the substrate as much, and but the only way you can really get good humidity is by consistently misting or spraying, or having a large water ball moving water like a waterfall or something like that. I'm not gonna do a fogger. I've heard too many people have an issue with respiratory issues, and it's just not necessary. But so when I do upgrade his cage sometime this year, I'm gonna get a misting system for him. So again, I don't know if he's a girl or a boy, but for now, I'm just gonna assume he's a boy, and keeping his name Toad that Suzanne gave for him. But let me, he's going to get cranky when I do it, but let me pick him up and put him towards the camera. I know, Toad. Bear with me, buddy. See him? You want to say hi, Toad? Huh? You going to flick a little bit? No? But he's very calm, as you can see. I can pet him. When I eat, I can almost do anything. I can probably slap him upside the head when he eats, and he can just care less. But, buddy. He likes to feel secure, obviously, But yeah, so just a quick update video on Toad. I could weigh him. I'll weigh him in a few days. Because I want to get him back in his cage. He's been rolling around enough, and I want to start getting his food ready, because I'm sure he's hungry. He's wondering why. He's like, "What the hell, man? You let me out, but you didn't feed me." So enough with me jabbering. Again, this is Bradmus1981. As always, feel free to leave a comment or a question on the comments section, and hope everyone's well. Later.